Hello everyone, Kevin Sexton here, the Toy Smuggler. We're back once again for the update on the Bantha project. And I just want to say, man, I was just totally blown away from all the comments, just the response, the reactions. I mean, oh man, I almost lost for words. I mean, you guys, the fans of Smith Lords, I mean, just thank you so much. I mean, this has just been it's been overwhelming just to see the response you guys give this. I mean, it just excites me to know that you guys still are passionate and really love Star Wars after all these 30, 40 some years. So, like I said, that really just fires me up to just really dig deep on this project. And like I said, I just can't wait until we get to that finish line. And like I said, it's a little bit of a journey here, but we're doing something really unique here. We're going back and trying to recreate what should have been made back in 1986. And like I said, this week I've been working on making those legs rounded out, making them on the ball joint, and finishing up taking that. See, the original sculpt that you all was looking at last week was made out of this stuff called Monster Clay. It's an oil-based clay. If you're not familiar with it, it comes in medium hard. This is the medium version of it, but it never truly cures out. I mean, it gets stiff. You can put it in the refrigerator, make it really good and cold. But this stuff, you can put it in the microwave and melt it. It's like water. So that's why I like, there's so many uses you can use this stuff for. But like I said, the reason we went like this is because we're trying to make the piece hollow. And the best way to do that is to do it with some type of temporary clay that can hold all the good detail, so we can do a bust mode with plaster of Paris. And that's, like I said, I got some pictures here I'll show you that bust mode. And I'll tell you, there's nothing no more stressful when you put so many hours worth of sculpting something and you put it in plaster and you have to take a 32-ounce hammer and smack it. Oh, it just tears your nerves all to pieces. So, but with that, I know you're here to look at the new close-ups where we're at. So let's turn around, check everything out. All right, hey everyone, here we are, a close-up look, and like I said, what you're looking at here is, like I said, I didn't use a whole lot of detail coming in this area here, and you see these little funky cracks coming along here. These are technically not like fractures as far as break. This is where I was pressing that what's called magic sculpt, mixing it up, and you press it into these molds, and this is where the different sections were pressing in together. I was able to do a bigger piece for the face because I was more, like I said, the face detail I'm thinking about, I'm probably 90% all the way done. I'm just got some minor little adds to do when I get the other half made and stuff. But like I said, all this right here, I was going to minimal detail anyway. I'll be coming back once the second half is made. That's when I'm going to be coming in and do a full over detail, matching both sides. Everything will be, and plus I got to add the saddle. So that's got to dictate how there's going to be like a little dip where the saddle's going to inlay, where the saddle's going to be like pushing the fur in a little bit. So there'll be like a track the saddle will be on. So with that being said, and here's a closer look. See, you got the ball joints here. And like I said, these legs are going to be hollow. I don't know if I may do some more filling in on these, but right now that's how they're going to be swiveling. There's not a whole lot of leg movement on this piece, but I don't think it is. The original piece didn't look like it had it either. So, but this is where I'm at. And like I said, and what I got to do, I got to drill a hole, a dead center of these. That way I can use it. I thought about putting a rod through both of them so I can line them up on the other side as a reference point as well. And like I said, I still got to add the tail on the end over here. I got it cut off right now. It's going to be an extra piece that gets trapped into the two different pieces. And like I said, horns are removable and stuff right now, so all that's good. Nice little socket. That turned out great. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these pieces down and show you the flip side. Show you where we're at on this thing. And the other side looks entirely different. Make sure we're all good and focus here. See how nice, let's see here, trying to get both hands. Working behind the camera is a little crazy. And like I said, this right here is nice, slick, and smooth. This is where, and the reason, it's not that I wanted it to look pretty or anything like that. What this is where I was taking some baby oil and really mixing this clay, blending all the different pieces that I had put in there to create a good bond with each other. And that's the only reason why this looks more smooth. And you see the different reference points I have here that we're using to connect both sides and stuff. But that was the whole reason. I actually got some pics from the other night. My little girl, she just turned 3 that day, and she wanted to help her daddy work on the toy. So I, she already showing hands-on. I got a little helper coming in for the future as well. So it's just amazing how young kids they get, well, she just, being around all this crazy stuff I do, she knows her Star Wars, she knows her vintage He-Man. So, like I said, I'm training her up right, she's not no digital kid, she's a vintage Star Wars and He-Man kid. So, but like I said, this is what we were doing here. Like I said, it's good, nearly an 1/8 of an inch thick, and like I said, I went a little bit thicker down here at the bottom. And like I said, and I left it a little thin up here because this is roughly where the Tusken Raider's legs will be going down in. So let me pull that down so you got a better view. So that's why this was a little bit thinner, because I'll end up, once the saddle is decided, so there'll be like a little trap door hatch coming out. And like I said, now I may even have to make that even thinner so that flip would work good on that, just like on the Tauntauns and on the Dewbacks. So, and that's where we're at right there. It's good and sturdy. Flip it back around. The details really held out really nice. And like I said, once all this matches up, and I'll show you in this other part, what the second half, not only is it going to be lined up with the same edge here, it's also the second half is going to lip on the inside of this. So it's really going to piece in this like a quarter, but not probably another 1/8 of an inch. It's going to inset here plus match up here plus with a reference point, so that way when it comes together there would be no possible chance whatsoever of any kind of shifting. So that's where we're at right now. We're at a good stage, getting ready to move on to the second half, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to fill this up full of like paper mache and stuff like that, then come in with that monster clay again just to give it a something for this magic sculpt to sit on. And I'll probably put aluminum foil through here, and then go in there and match it up the best I can, let that harden up, then come in and with it freehand where I can hold it all the way around and really do the 360, matching everything up. Probably have to do a little bit of sanding. There's probably a little bit of a sharp edge right here on a few things, but like I said, I'll take care of that. Like I said, then once I get everything lined up, matched up perfectly, that's when I'll go in with the final detail, looking at that picture with a fine-tooth comb and a magnifying glass, putting all the little hairs where things need to be. So, like I said, guys, please comment, please share this with all your friends. Like I said, this is just an honor for me to be a part of this project. So obviously it is for you guys too to be a part of this. And like I said, this can't happen without you guys, the fans. You guys are the ones who are vocalizing and sharing your emotions right on Facebook and on YouTube on how much that you want to see this through. And that's what this experience is all about. All of us coming together with a shared goal, shared dreams, and bringing something that I wish I would have had as a kid, bringing it into our future and our reality. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Kevin Sexton, the Toy Smuggler, and I want to say thanks to Chris Smith. Man, just thank you, man, for giving me this opportunity to get involved in this project. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please get on Facebook. Thank Chris for coming up with this great idea to do this project. And like I said, I'm just proud to be a part of it. And like I said, just stay tuned. I mean, that's all I can say is just stay tuned. This baby right here is, like I said, we're going to bring it home here in just a few more weeks. Thank you once again. I'm Kevin Sexton.